Welcome, welcome, welcome! It is good to see you, Clicks Gaming. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I am so excited to get back into this game, baby. We're gonna give it a few more moments before we start. But, oh, I cannot wait. How are you today, Clicks? Hope you're doing well, buddy. And welcome to everybody else. Let's get this party started. I'm so excited. I love this song. The music in this game is so good. Oh wait, I forgot to change the webcam. Hello! Wait a second. Let me change that real quick. But how you doing today, guys? How's everybody doing? I forgot I had the webcam scrunched for the what's it called? For the unboxing. I think it was, oh, that was a filter, that's right. Filter, I think it was this one. Boom. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's begin. I absolutely love this game. I don't know if anybody else is playing it right now, but I love it. It's difficult. It's definitely difficult. Crawling gecko. Enemies that crawl on the ground, such as lizards, are vulnerable to death blows whenever you jump toward them. This death blow can be performed even if they are aware of you. Ah, okay. Sculptor's idle storage. If you obtain items that you can't carry any more of, they are automatically sent to storage. Upon resting at Sculptor's idle, any items that are not already at maximum holdable number are automatically replenished out of storage. That's pretty cool. So, I did play a little bit off stream. Not much farther. Like, up there, that area right there, where, like, my Sekiro's head is, that's where we were. Like, right over there. So, basically, I was able to just come around and get to here. I gotta take out this chicken. He's probably gonna actually see me if I go this way. This guy here, I think he's like a shopkeeper, but I haven't been able to buy anything from him yet. I think you buy information, basically. Oh! Alright, got him. Yeah, there's these roosters or whatever around. So let me, there was an area back here actually that I didn't really check out. Let me go check that out real quick. Take this guy out. Oh no! Come on! There we go. Oh crap, you know what? I forgot to turn that off. There we go. So, I've noticed that it does that sometimes. If you don't... It doesn't appear right away. The death blow. I don't know why. It's a little annoying, to be honest. Also... I gotta find a way over there. So how you doing today, Clicks? Have you been playing this game at all? I love that so much. Right, so he's down there. Yeah, this woman here. Is he still alive? He is. Oh, you know what? Huh. So this guy is this woman's son? Oop, oop. I gotta be careful because there's enemies around here. And she keeps telling me, she gave me this bell. She thinks I'm Inosuke, her son. She wants me to offer this bell charm to Buddha. So, yeah, so anyway. She wants me to go back to the area with the sculptor. Wait, why wouldn't that... I'm so confused why it won't all of a sudden let me do death blows. There it goes. Also, I got my first skill. Aha, see, I knew there was something in here. I got my first skill that I unlocked. Huh. There we go. Like coin purse. Like coin purse. Like coin purse. Okay. Sweet. Ah, there we go. Just going through that way. I'm hoping the chat is working. Let's see. Let's just be sure. Yeah, it looks like it's working. I guess it's just me right now. That ain't no problem. So, combat art, I got the Whirlwind Slash. don't think I can go up here, right? Oh, I can. So what I want to do is I want to go back the other way now. Go this way. Oh, I'll take that. I'm trying to do this without leveling up as much as with as little as possible, because I really want to experience the game the way that they want me to experience it, and not like level up a bunch and be like, oh yeah, you know, this game's easy because I leveled up, you know. I want to just experience it the way that it's supposed to be experienced. I'm close to leveling up though. So I might take these guys out over here. There's a couple of guys over here. Here's the power bomb troll. Got him. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap. Alright, that's the power bomb troll. So he's gonna... Okay, so this guy... Come at me, bro. Come at me. All about that special move. It's alright, I got it. Oh crap. So he's definitely gonna kill me. Really? What? I dodged! Alright. I don't want to lose my experience. He's so tough, man. I just gotta figure out what I need to do. I'm about to level up again though, so this is the perfect time to fight him. Yeah, see, sometimes the death blow doesn't... It'll show up and your guy doesn't do it. It's kind of like the visceral attack in Bloodborne. Sometimes it doesn't work. Ayo, PJ, how's it going, man? It's good to see ya. Welcome. How are you today, PJ? How you doing, buddy? Have you did you buy this game by any chance? I'm guessing probably not, right? I wonder if Mika has it. Mika probably is like loving this game right now. Alright, so I just leveled up, so now's the perfect time to fight him. because I'm not going to lose any experience, which is actually a thing. So if you die, the experience that you gained is halved. It's cut in half. That is to say, if you don't resurrect. So if you die and then just you take a death and you just start over, your experience that you gained is cut in half, and your coin purse is cut in half. So it's quite vicious. Obviously, Dark Souls, you lose all of your souls, so it's kind of this. It's worse in Dark Souls in a sense, but you can't get them back. In Dark Souls, you could at least try and get them back. Oi, Penguin's Fishing, how's it going, buddy? Welcome. How you doing today, bud? Have you started playing this game yet, dude? I gotta figure something out though, cause let's see. What I need to do is I need to use my sen so I don't lose it. Oh, oh. Also, I think I should go back to... Like, this is the only thing I can buy? Is that how much I have? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna buy, like... Screw it. I'm gonna buy all of them. I'll buy 270 worth. Or, yeah, 27. Yeah, alright, there we go. So now I don't have to worry about this guy. Although what I am going to do is travel back to the dilapidated temple, because I think there was a new skill, or there was a new training lesson that I could learn. You have not, huh? Well, you really should get this game, because it is fantastic. I played Just Cause 4 at my dad's place today and completed two of the big main missions and unlocked quite a lot of the map. Moved the front lines. Nice, PJ, that's awesome. Good afternoon. It's good to see you, buddy. Yeah. You'll never guess what I bought yesterday. Oh, please tell me it's Sekiro. Welcome, man. How's it going, dude? If that's so, then have you started playing it? And if you have, how far are you? If not, what game? I'm assuming it's Sekiro though. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, beef jerky. That's funny. Haven't had that crap in forever and has no ninjas. All right, okay. You tricked me. Yeah, new training option. So consecutive deflections, vitality and posture. Deflecting once doesn't always mean an enemy will stop attacking. Consecutive attacks can be countered with consecutive deflections, which can greatly damage enemy posture. Deflect all enemy attacks and perform 3 death blows. Like, I definitely pressed deflect the whole time. Yeah. I got it right the first time. Oh, I see. What I need to do is... Ah, okay. So a deflect doesn't always mean But their posture will fill up all the way. Aha! See, that's what I thought it meant. I thought if I deflected their attack, their posture gauge fills up all the way. But it basically... it doesn't mean that. It's just however much it fills up. You know, I have Just Cause 4, PJ. So would you recommend it as a good one? Would you say that it's better than the third one or the second one? How would you rate them all? No, honestly, this game has already sold itself. I just need to find some dedicated time. Yeah, I feel you, man. People just keep coming in to GameStop buying it. It's crazy. I've seen some really cool enemy types. This game holds many surprises. Oh yeah. The lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. For enemies with seemingly unbreakable posture, use techniques such as dodge. Lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. Ah, okay. For enemies with seemingly unbreakable posture, use techniques such as dodge. Counterattack reduces their vitality. Okay. Making their posture easier to break. Perform 3 death blows on the enemy. Step dodge, and then after step dodge, counterattack. Okay. Enemies with low vitality. Okay. Posture is really going down slow. Okay. Oh. Alright, okay. Just Cause 4 is great. I like the missions even though there's a lot of protect missions. Okay. I actually ended up playing a little Agents of Mayhem to scratch the Crackdown 3 itch yesterday. Nice. Crackdown 3, man. Good game. Good game. Okay, let's see. Countering sweep attacks. So countering thrust attacks, you just need to dodge. Sweep attacks cannot be guarded or deflected. Oh, yeah. They must be jumped over to be avoided. Jump kicking an enemy during sweep attack deals heavy posture damage. Ah. Often leading directly to a death blow. Counter sweep attacks to perform 3 death blows. This is one of the... I killed a general that was... Like, what? That's not... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Why isn't it? Oh, there we go. So I don't want to jump away. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Ah, okay, there we go. You kind of like jump on them. Ah. You don't want to jump away. Huh. Funny mixed game Crackdown crossed with No Man's Skies. Starlink Battle for Atlas. No kidding, pretty fun. Wow, really? So countering thrust. I just still feel like I wasn't doing that right. The thrust attack. Or the counter. As an enemy thrust attack lands, deflect and then step dodge. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't doing that right. Thrust attacks cannot be guarded, but they can be countered by deflecting or step dodging to the side of them. Step dodge. See, I just pressed circle. That didn't work. That's not working. So you need to press, it's not just circle, it's circle and a direction. Circle and a specific direction. Okay. Free combat is now available. Yeah. Let's talk to him. Yeah. Isn't that that's the Switch version, right? You know, it's on sale at GameStop right now. 50% off. It's $20 for the game and the ship. I think it's 30 for the Switch, because you actually get to use the ship with the controller or something for the Switch. I don't really remember. Not to be mean, but you are having the most trouble of everyone I've seen, and most of them aren't great gamers. With what? With Sekiro? I'm definitely still trying to learn the basics. That's funny because everyone I work with, they're all still stuck on like not all of them, but they all keep telling me they're stuck on the first mini boss. Yeah, exactly. It means with eyelash grooming. Oh, okay. I gotcha. That makes sense.
何をしている？ああ、あなたですか。流害の調べのため、物資殿が吐いた血の塊をいただいていたのです。血の塊？はい。咳とともに出たものです。血の色がわずかによどんでいるような。しかし、これだけでは定かには。できることはあるか？流害にかかったものが吐いた血の塊。それがもっとあれば、より詳しい調べをできます。流害にかかったものがいれば当たってみよう。お願いします。
Okay.
では、また。
Gotcha. Ooh, I didn't even see this over here. What is this? Huh, okay. Stuck on the first mini boss reminds me of the time I challenged my roommate to beat the tutorial on Dark Souls. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm having trouble with the power bomb troll. Not really though. I've only fought him like 4 or 5 times. I'm still there were more things for me to learn in the training, so I came back to learn them. Still just getting my feet wet. But let's go. Now that we got that, acquire skills. I could do this one, a midair deflection, if I wanted to do that. Shinobi martial art, midair deflection allows one to guard against or deflect enemy attacks in midair. Huh. I'll hold off for now. Let's travel to the stairway. My eyelashes do need a bit of a grooming, so I can understand. I can certainly understand that. But yeah, Crackdown 3. Good game. Deflections become important at times, I've heard from other people. Deflections? Alright, so let's take these guys out again. Come at me, bro. Come over here. I can't deal with both him and the soldier. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Alright, let's just take this guy out real quick. Alright, we're gonna have to take this guy out. No! God dang it! Come on, do your... Get him, get him, get him! Now I gotta do it another time. Oh, no. Come on! Come on! I'm trying to heal myself. He keeps doing that, man. Do something else. Do a different move. Like he so badly wants to get me. No! That was the closest I got, though. He has itchy fingers. Man, he just keeps doing the same thing. I'll get him. It's alright. Unseen aid. Oh, I didn't lose anything. That's awesome. So I don't know if... Mada. What? What's that? I don't know if I saw this, but unseen aid is something basically where it's see in the bottom there it says 15%. That's the percentage of times in which I can die, like completely die and restart over, and I have a 15% chance of not losing any experience and money. So it happened to work that time. No suggestions. You're doing everything right, I've seen. I mean, honestly, he's just tough. This guy. Oh, come on. The problem is, this other guy comes out of nowhere. Screw it. I'm cheating. No! Let's go down here. Away from that other... Oh, I gotta be kidding me, man. He still gets me every time with that. I might as well start over. I was so close the first time, man. I was so freaking close. Yeah, Dragon Rot and Unseen Aid. Ugh. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You've... Whatever. I might as well start over now. I don't want to lose health on these two guys. They're like easy peasy enemies. I can't just lose health on these guys. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. Whoa! Jeez, man. Get up there. Ugh. Where is he? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. You gotta be kidding me. I freaking dodged. Ugh. Yes, I ran into the small troll with the hammer. I already killed him. Like, okay, whatever. Like, I dodged. By those. Got it. I like how you can cancel your attack, actually. So you can actually cancel your attack and deflect instead. Like that. Like... you have a certain time to cancel. Like if you catch it fast enough, you can cancel. I like that. I like that a lot. Because you can't do that in Dark Souls, and you can't do that in Bloodborne. I like the fact that you can do that in this game. It's very helpful. He was a really cool enemy, that troll with the hammer. Yeah, right? I know, I liked him. Very nice. Thank you. No! What I gotta do is stay away from this. Oh, whatever, dude. I totally dodged. No! Come on, get him. Come on. Death blow him! Come on! Jeez, man. Like, for real, man? For real? Almost missed my opportunity. Whoa! Okay. Oh, that was terrible. kidding me? Oh my god. I did not do that. I dodged to the left. I didn't dodge into him. Like, I didn't dodge forward right into him. I was holding down left. I held it down. Gosh darn it. I held it down. That's a Neo thing. The insta-block. Like, hey, Lone Wolf. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, I'm definitely going to get this. Don't worry. Is there a lag somewhere in this goofing you up? No, no, I can't blame it on the lag. Because really, this is... Like, if this were Dark Souls on the Xbox 360 or the PS3, I might have a chance of blaming it on lag. To be honest, even on the PS4 remaster, there's still a tiny bit lag there, but this is like smooth as butter. Like, this is like I said, there's even like, you can cancel, you have enough time to even cancel your move. Like, I can dodge, like attack dodge, like attack dodge. It's just my own fault. However, I am gonna say, I was pressing left when I was hitting dodge. I don't know. Maybe I pressed circle before I pressed left, and it made me dodge forward or something. I don't know. But yeah, definitely no lag. But hey, Lone Wolf, it's good to see you, buddy, and thanks for the encouragement. Actually, I'm definitely gonna kill him. It's just a matter of time. And I just gotta keep at it. Honestly, what I need to do is just... See? Alright, did not get me. Come on, do your stupid thing. Oh god, I thought he had me there. So far, so good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He just threw me. Hey, at least he didn't kill me. Woo! Alright. I'm really loud right now. I gotta quiet down. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I had a chance. I'm gonna let him walk away for a second. I'm gonna resurrect. Use that. No, no! You have got to be kidding me! How is that possible? I dodged. Ah. I freaking dodged it. You know what I think it is? I think I need to jump instead of dodge when he tries to grab me. So I don't think dodging is the right move for that. Alright, here comes this guy. Let's see. Oh, good to catch you live. Yeah, dude, it's great to see you. Whoa. That guy's got some reach. Alright, he's dead. Let's see. Wonder if have to dodge soon, like soon as he starts to move. I think what I have to do is jump when he tries to do the dive grab. I think I have to jump and not dodge. Like, oh, thank you. No, what the? Okay. Alright, you know what? Screw this. I don't know what just happened there. Why couldn't I jump off of the edge? I was trying to jump off the edge. It wouldn't let me. Whatever. Oh, you know what? I remember it was saying something about fire. He doesn't like fire. The problem is, I don't have anything with fire. Yeah, exactly. Different evasion maneuver. I have to jump. Well, for the other, whatever it's called. For when he tries to grab me, dived grab. Well, my only question is, where do I come across fire? Ah. Well, now I don't have any money. Phantom kunai. Kunai used by Lady Butterfly that can be used to upgrade the loaded shuriken. A ringing sound is heard when the kunai is thrown, and phantom butterflies appear in the kunai's trail since childhood. Lady. Huh. I will buy another one of these. He only has one left? Okay.
ところで旦那、聞いてください。あっしはね、商いをもっと大きくしたいと考えてやす。このアシナはいつ滅びるかもわからねえ。いわば沈みかけた船だ。つまり成り上がる好機じゃねえかと思うんでさ。そこで一つ頼みがありやす。なんだ。アシナの侍どもが今欲しがっているものは何か探ってきちゃくれやせんか。そいつが分かればアシナの侍どもと取引ができやす。 旦那は忍びだ。敵方から情報を仕入れるいい耳をお持ちのはず。ぜひお願いしやす。
Okay. Yeah, the ash, that might help. That just may help. Throwing it in his face, you mean? I have a bunch of it. Huh. Let's see. Did I kill these guys already? Yeah, okay, they're dead. Right in his face, maybe. Yeah, it's true. Death! Good afternoon! Good to see you, buddy. Oh, of course. Did you guys just see that? Did you guys just see that? Screw you. That was ridiculous. Come on already. No! Jump! The jump worked once. And then it didn't work a second time. You gotta be quick. You gotta be real quick. What? He still grabbed me. Are you kidding me? Did you see that? I jumped out of the way. That was absolute bullcrap. Well, I'm starting over because no way in heck I'm gonna let him do that much damage on an attack that he shouldn't have landed. Ugh. I know they said something about fire. He doesn't like fire, but there's a prosthetic tool, hitbox leg. Yep. You have to do it so quickly. You have to think so fast. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on. Come down here. Hey, bunny! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Depends on the attack. Yeah. But that was the attack that I thought I could jump from. Evade by jumping. Like, that specific attack was the one that I thought I could evade by jumping. Or it could have been... Actually, no, it could have been... I'm hoping it wasn't, because... This one. No, no, that... No, no, no! No. Wow, okay. That one. That's the one I have to jump over. Come on. I had to get him away from me for a second. Kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is bullcrap. Oh, please fall off the edge. That was absolute bullcrap, man. Got to be kidding me. I'm still dodging, and I'm dodging at the right time. He keeps getting these lucky hits in. Oh, this is so frustrating. I also keep forgetting about the fistful of ash. You're dodging too early, that's your problem. Maybe that's it, yeah. No way, there's no... I was holding down the... Okay. There's no way that just happened. I was holding down the dodge button. I was literally holding it down. I called bullcrap on that one. That actually was bullcrap. Alright. I want to have full health for this guy. Again. I want to have full health. I've seen you do it 3 times now. A couple of his attacks are so slow you dodge into them when they actually attack. Yeah, but here's the thing though. I'm not actually pressing forward when I dodge. I'm pressing to the left or the right. So I'm not sure, I don't understand why I'm dodging into him. Like, why would I ever do that? I would never hold forward and dodge into him. I just don't do that. So I'm just wondering why that's happening. It's like, that's really frustrating to me. I'm wondering the same thing as to why it's doing that. Like, I always dodge to the left or to the right. Out of habit. Out of actual habit. Like, it's just a force of habit. So I don't understand. I think what's happening is I'm pressing the dodge button. No! Before, see, I either, like, I'm dodging backwards, I'm dodging to the left, I never dodge forward, ever. I think what's happening is I'm pressing the dodge button too early. And the left stick or the is not registering with the dodge. That's probably what it is. I didn't, by the way, I didn't mean to make it sound like I was mad at you. I certainly was not mad at you. I'm mad at the game right now. Or just, I'm just frustrated. Not necessarily mad at the game. But my frustration is at the game. Great, now this guy's here too. Alright, this is good practice. Oh, thank God. He was just about to grab me. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I wasn't yelling at you, or I wasn't when I was saying that in a frustrating way. I was saying that at the game. And there I go. Oh no! Oh, it's that one right there. I even dodged. So it's just hard to tell. It's like you get a split second to tell if he's gonna do a sweeping grab or if he's gonna do like a diving grab. So like the diving grab I have to jump over, the sweeping grab I have to dodge around. But it's like you get like a split second. It's my favorite part of streaming. It's us versus the game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I appreciate you. Honestly, I appreciate you guys and your advice. Like, trust me. And that's the thing, is like, excuse me. Let's see. His attacks are so slow, you dodge into them when they actually attack. Yeah, exactly. His attacks are pretty slow. That's the thing. Because I think that's probably what's most frustrating, because I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Because I'll see his attack, and then I'll be like, okay, I gotta do this, or I gotta do that. But, like, I somehow still don't manage to get away from him. He's got a long grasp. That's also part of it. It's alright, we came pretty close that time. No way. Might as well just start over. full health. It's like one hit, and it turns the entire match. I could be doing so well, and then he gets me one time, and then I'm screwed. This poor guy. This poor guy laying down. He's like, he never gets a chance. I don't. Let's just start over. I'm not even. Like, I'm not even messing around anymore. I don't care about these guys. I just want to have full health when I fight the guy, the troll. The end game must be crazy in this. Oh yeah. Got you. Yeah, right here. Oh my god, I even dodged though. Like his body rotates in midair. Oh my god, that was terrible. Yeah, honestly, I think what I'm doing is I'm reacting too quickly. And then he kills me as I say that. Woo! That was too close. Alright, okay. We got this. I'm gonna have to take this though. Oh! No! Like rotating through my stuff. It's alright. We've got 2 resurrects actually. We might be able to take him out this time. That's the one I need to jump over. No! No! Right as I was saying that. Right as I was saying. I think we got it this time. Yeah, he rotates. Kombucha, you do my gut good. Dang, we were close that time. We were close. I know, I thought I had it too. Right as I was saying that. Yeah, I think we got it this time, guys. I die. It's alright. It's alright. Gotcha. Thought I had him, man. jumps far, man. You gotta be kidding me. I can't take a hit early on like that. Come on, man. Make up your mind. What are you gonna do? Okay. Okay, whatever. That was the stupidest thing ever. It's too bad this game doesn't have any online aspects. I know. I thought it had a co-op mode. I really thought it had a co-op mode. I was reading somewhere, or somebody was reading it. One of my coworkers was reading it. It said it had an online co-op. I trusted them. They lied to me. Double checked in case I missed something. Yeah, I was just wrong when I said it had co-op. Alright, come on. Come and get me. Second one's just like the first one. Just gotta keep dodging, that's all. Come on, really? I was afraid that this game was gonna be like an easy version of Dark Souls. I was wrong. You see that? Come on, buddy. Make up your mind. What do you want to do? Yeah, screw you. Uh-oh. Okay, so far so good. No! Dang it, I got too greedy. Don't throw me off the edge. No! Okay. Jump. Get up somewhere. Get up somewhere. I was... Oh my god. Whew. Alright. Where is he? One more hit. Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Got you, buddy. I got you. Woo! I got his number. Yeah! Oh god, that was amazing. Okay, wait. Bloodborne is easy, Dark Souls. Bloodborne is easy, Dark Souls, yeah. I thought he fights like a luchador. The rage! Hey, how's it going, Ohem? How you doing, buddy? GG, thank you. Yes! Got him. Giving you the palps. A loose prayer bead offering... Oh, nice, we got another prayer bead. We need 2 more. Latent skill that increases the... Oh, wait. Acquired skills. Shinobi Medicine rank 1. A latent skill that increases the healing effect of recovery items. Medicinal knowledge is vital for Shinobi's survival. Receiving wounds in battle is inevitable. The only way to learn such techniques is to be gravely injured time and time again by worthy opponents. Alright, well, so there's something good came out of it. Something good came out of dying a lot. There you have it. Oh... That was amazing. Oh, I could end the stream right there and I'd be really, really happy. Congrats, now do this 20 more times. What? Oh god. You know what would really suck? Is if I saved right now. Like, is if I went and to the sculptor's idol and rested and then came back and then he came back. Like he respawned right here. That would suck so bad. I know he won't, but... I gotta work on my dodge and my deflect. I always do it a little too early. Alright, what's actually up here? Alright, I can't go up there. Whew. Thanks, guys, though. Wow. Thanks for sticking with me. You did miss it, though, Ray, Ohem. I was raging pretty hard. It's good to see you, though, man. Alright, so I don't want to go that way. Oh, that felt amazing. He was yelling at me. That's right. I promise I wasn't, though. I was yelling at the game. Or I was rather expressing my frustration for the game. Oop. So, oh, okay, I can jump up there. I don't want to jump up there quite yet, though. Just yet. I want to take a look around. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh yeah, this was here. But where does this lead? I guess over there? How do I get over there? I don't know. Just got up after a long nap, but I did see several streamers raging at the game, even Souls veterans. Wow. All right, well that makes me feel a lot better. I was just yelling. That's right. No, I was definitely yelling at you. No, I'm kidding. Oh god. Let's see. Nightjar monocular. Okay, bamboo tube used to see distant objects. While shinobi already have good vision, looking through this tube with one eye enables one to see even further. The Nightjar ninja serve Ishin Ashina. The Nightjar ninja serve Ishina Shina. I don't know. Guarding the rooftops of Ashina Castle, their sharp eyes on the lookout for any would-be trespassers. Not much escapes the eyes of a Nightjar. Interesting. Not much escapes the eyes of a Nightjar. Oh crap. That guy can see me. Well, let's go this way real quick. The consensus is don't play the game like Souls. I'm starting to get a feeling for that, actually. I shouldn't be playing it like Dark Souls. I should be playing it like... Does not open from this side. Like a stealth action game. I should be using the stealth mechanics much more often. That's what I keep thinking. Yes, I got another gourd seed. Seed from which healing waters continuously spring forth. Alright, so we need to give that to Emma. I'm also going to take a look... What do I want to take out? I'll take out the ceramic shard. See, that's so much better. All right. The people who try stealth do well, I notice. Okay. Whoops. That's not very stealth-like. Whoops. I did not mean to press that button. Alright, I got it. So these guys seem... Oh. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Move like ninja, not like Link from Zelda. Makes sense. My favorite item in all From Software games, the Looking Glass. It's definitely a helpful little tool. Whoops! I keep pressing the wrong button. All right. Oh, I see. Okay, so... I should probably use ceramic shard. I think that's what it's telling me to do. Let's see if I can get over here without this guy seeing me. Yeah, alright. So I gotta switch out something. We'll switch out Fistful of Ash. You know what? We'll switch out the Homeward Idol. I'm also gonna rearrange these things. So I want the pellets next to my healing gourd. Then we'll do Fistful of Ash, then we'll do ceramic, then we'll do nightjar. So it's like in order of urgency. Alright, so how do I use this? Well, that didn't work. What? You're supposed to throw it at them? Let me read this. Throw it at an enemy to draw their attention. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't want to draw his attention at me. Oh, this works too, I guess. Ooh, is that a general down there? That's a general. Oh crap. This is probably what they want you to do. Yep. Let's see. The environments are so well done that Looking Glass just helps tell the story. An item that's usually prevalent in FromSoft games is the Moonlight Sword, but apparently Sekiro is the exception at this time. Oh, or the exception this time. We will see. They've hit it. They've hit it in DLC before. That's true. They did. They have hid it in DLC. Yeah. Okay. Now I've got the general. Ah, great. General. I need to find the next. You know what? Now that they're all over there. Let's see if I can just sneak by. I'll come back to this area. Oh, there's a guy right there, though. Crap! Alright. Jump down. No, no. See, I did not want to do that. Divine confetti. Confetti imbued with a divine blessing made for driving away apparitions. The paper is made ceremoniously, whereby pulp is spread thin using water from the exalted fountainhead. As the gods bless the waters, so too will the confetti bless one who basks in its touch, allowing attacks to connect with apparition-type enemies. Cool. Turn back if you value your life. You can't behead the headless. Our swords and pikes did nothing. I'm having trouble reading today. Okay, so this seems like this is where the undead are, or something. Don't know if I want to go this way yet. I'm just going to go this way. They really changed it up this time. I don't know what to expect, but I like how it has the same fantasy direction as Neo so far. Oh, that's cool. Never played... I didn't play Neo. I want to. Eventually. What? Who just saw me? Whoa! Crap. Okay. I'm gonna have to, you know what I might do? Let's check out this area over here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Crap. Yeah, see, I'm always late on that. Got him. Who the heck is this? Did you see that? Neo goes pretty far down the Japanese fantasy road. I suggest playing Okami first because it has a funny amount of connections. Ah, really? By the way, your home base has missions for you from time to time. It's not all advancing in territory. Oh, okay. It's not about getting to the next zone. Huh, okay. I got you. That's interesting, actually. I know there's a couple more guys around here. Should be one guy. Alright, so there's the general. Oh no! No, 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 don't see me. Darn it. Great. And I'm dead. Okay. I wanted to sneak up from behind him. Yeah, think of this as a story-driven, unlike Souls. Right. It's all completely new to me. This whole thing. Like, there's the troll! He's back! Powerbomb troll. With that in mind, actually, I'm going to go back. Because I do want to go back to give, what's her name, the gourd seed. Emma. There's probably new training stuff and all that stuff. Plus I want to check on the dragon rot. This is very interesting. I'm loving this game. Hello, Emma.
Hi.
It's one of the reasons I'm not rushing Sekiro. It's different. Yeah. Good point. However, I had to play it right away.
その天守近くで囚われとなっておいでです。ですが、城の門は閉じられています。
そうか。
Yes.
狼殿、よく参られました。死体はまだわかりませんが、あなたの体は世の断りから外れているようです。返事あれば私のところへ来てください。
わかった。
では。
Goodbye. Okay. Let's talk to what's his name.
どうした？竜がよ、よどみのあふれで振りまかれ、やがて死に至る病じゃ。なんだと？わしのことなら心配いらん。あいにくとまともじゃないんでな。
It's difficult for me to speak now.
喋るのは。
Hello, Mika.
あとは
Hang
エ
on.
マに聞け。
Mika, welcome. Dude, I was waiting for you to come in. I figured this was right up your alley, man. I like it a lot. Have you been playing this game, dude? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you, though. Yeah, so have you been playing it? And if not, why? Why haven't you? Because this game is amazing, and it's pretty much a kind of game that I would see you playing. You were playing it, okay. So you bought it? Wait, I thought I gave her... Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me rest. Don't know how far I am. I'm not that far. I don't want to ruin it for you either, but you're probably farther than me. I just beat the powerbomb troll. That's what I'm calling him. The guy who was shackled to the... basically chained up. The giant that was chained up. I just beat him. I got into the next area. I beat him without even using fire. The luchador troll, yeah. The luchador troll. I don't think so. Not yet. Let's see. I've got... just 3 trophies. So I'm not quite as far as you are yet. I'm taking my time, to be honest. I'm taking my time with this game. Alright, so there's nothing new. That guy is tall. Holy cow, he's a tall man. Don't I have something to show? What's his name? This guy? I thought I had a, oh, pray. What's this? Oh, right, the bell. I forgot. I had this.
目をつぶり、鈴の声を聞いてやるといい。
Because I got 1 trophy for defeating a boss. Epic boss. Nice. Oh boy.
その鈴の音が呼び覚ますじゃろう。眠っちまってるお前さんの古い記憶を。
3 years ago. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. 3 years ago. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Sculptor's idol found. I could acquire a skill. It's the only one I can buy though. I don't really... Mid-air deflection. I don't quite need it yet. Oh crap. Whew, that was close. Fistful of ash. Dude, I love this game though. I'm absolutely loving this game though. Fun, fun, fun. Whoa.
お主、フクロウのせがれか。何があった？族どもが。
Oh yeah, the merchant was talking about that.
急ぐのじゃ。
The merchant.
今はいく年だ。何をおかしな。教えてくれ。流線モーデの年であろう。流線モーデ3年前か。どういうことだ。ルシ殿は古い記憶と言った。何も覚えてはおらぬが、これは過去ということか。
Huh. Dousing powder. Medicine for treating burns. Heals the burn status abnormality. And for a time decreases burn buildup, increases burn resistance, and reduces damage from incoming burn attacks. When fire is used on the battlefield, dousing powder is crucial for survival. Or dowsing? Dowsing powder? Powder? Oh, crap. Oh my god. terrible. When the jar breaks, the oil covers everything nearby. Enemies doused in oil are easily set alight, causing them to take additional vitality damage from fire attacks and making them more vulnerable to burn status abnormality. Cool. FromSoft loves to make the torch guys a pain. Yeah, that was unpredictable. I wasn't ready for that. Gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Oh crap. Got you. Here comes this guy. You gotta be kidding me. Got it. Bridges are so epic. Bridge! Bridge! Bridgeroo. It's a bridgeroo! Get on the bridgeroo! Oh, 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 oh. This is cool. This is cool. Can I can swim, can't I? I could have just done this, couldn't I have? In fact, a shinobi would have done this, wouldn't he? A true shinobi. Treasure carp scale. A sparkling scale from a treasure carp to the average person is just a beautiful scale. There are some who exalt a certain master who consider these scales among the most precious things in the world. For this reason, collecting them could be worthwhile. Interesting. What is that? What is that? You guys see that? Beware of what's in the water. Now you tell me. Oh God. Get down and stay down. Alright, this is a possession balloon. Oh, can I make it over there? I definitely can. Question is... Oh, there's another one. What the? Yeah, exactly. Whoa! What's going on over there? That thing is freaking out. Yeah, you mean now you read it? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Purchase items with scales. Divine grass, secret medicinal that fully restores vitality and cures all status abnormalities. Do I want it? The curved, withered red gourd filled with medicinal water. The gourd's medicine refills upon rest. Reduces burn buildup and slightly increases burn resistance. Cannot heal the burn status abnormality, however. Really? Mask fragment. Right. A fragment of an old dancer's mask. The original must have been broken into several pieces, and this fragment appears to be the right side of the mask. Floating passage text. Compendium of the combat art. Floating passage. Skill unlocked upon acquiring this item. Okay. Unleash attacks in a flowing dance-like form, overwhelming enemies in a furor of graceful aggression. A Führer. Mein Führer. This technique belongs to the Ashina sword school, though it has been deemed heretical due to its foreign origin. Do I want the divine grass? It's quite the item. This is a Japanese myth. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna hold off for now. That thing is freaking out. Is that a cave over there? No, that's not what I meant to do. No, I don't think that's a cave. Wait a second. Those things seem scared of me. Come here, buddy. Yeah, that thing is scared of me. Alright, well, let's keep going. Alright, let's take a look here. Do I want to get this? Or do I want to get the red gourd? I feel like the red gourd would be better. Just need one more scale. It did look like a cave. Okay. Not too sure which myth, but I've seen it in a couple video games, including Zelda. It fears you. Okay. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's running away from us. That looks like... yeah, right over there. Like right where my head is right now. Alright, let's see. Oh. Guy from getting over it threw himself so far away he ended up in this game. That's funny. There he is. Let's just go over there real quick. No, I guess it's not a cave. Treasure carp scale. Ah. What is that, though? Uh-oh. was something else. Oh, it's just another cart. Oh, man. Dang it, I missed him. Evil swimming out of death. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Alright, well now that I have 2 fish scales, I might as well buy the red gourd, right? Because that would be helpful to have, especially in this area. Please bring more scales, okay. Kill him, kill him! Dang it. Whoa, did you see that? I did like a flip. I'm a merman. Man, I gotta pee. We've been streaming for about a couple hours. I think soon we might finish soon, because I am gonna eat some food with my wife before I have to go to work. Luckily, I'm only working 5 hours tonight, because I did a 12.5-hour shift on Monday, so I got to cut 3 hours for today, which is super nice. It's gonna feel super short. I'm gonna get there and then I'm gonna leave. Basically, word of the day for me, I guess, is neato. It fills upon rest. Neato. You can attack in water. Neato. Yeah, that's why I thought it'd be a good idea to get. It's got unlimited uses, basically. Plus, I'm very close to getting another skill. Another attacks point. Skill point, whatever you want to call it. I'm not good at this stealth stuff. There we go. Yes, I got another attack point. Yes. I really want to keep playing, but oh god, now that I just got that sculptor's idol, I feel like I should probably call it quits for now, because the next sculptor's idol is not going to be for another probably 15-20 minutes. And it is, what time is it right now? It's almost 3:30. Feeling purple today? Orikes! Hey, Justin! Yo, 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 Orikes! That's right, and Bunny's back. Feeling purple today, huh? It's good to see you guys. I was just saying how I might actually finish the stream. Sorry. I'm sorry. Just because I do have to do some stuff before work. I'm gonna eat a late lunch with Becky. I'm sorry, guys. Akko's sugar. What's this? Sugar candy made in Senpou Temple, sustaining Akko's blessing. Boosts attack power for a time. Ah, But the canyon, take the Echo stance and impart its inhuman benediction. Spirits embodying excess karma. One must bite down on the candy. Okay, so that's good for attack. That's good to know, actually. So those guys. Oh, that's... You've been here the whole time. Okay, I wasn't sure. Because, I mean, I saw you earlier. I saw you come in and you said, hey, when I was, like, raging. And you asked me how I was doing, and I was just really raging hard, so... But I didn't know if you left and came back. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is call it for now. So, let's take a look at the skills. Increase the maximum number of spirit emblems that can be held. Mikiri. I'm not sure what I want to buy, too. Oh, I know. I gotcha. Well, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching while I was raging pretty hard. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits there. I wonder, can I... Oh, I can go back to the dilapidated temple. Yes, see... As of right now, there's 2. I wonder if there's more. Open the antique map. Look at that. Okay, alright. Gonna quit. Go back. Oh! But yeah, like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, and Fox, are you gonna stream later? Because if you stream, I gotta go to work at 5. But I don't know if you're working today or what. But I might be able to catch some of it if you are streaming anytime soon. But thank you for watching Oricus. My stream, it'll be later, I think. Okay. Well, I'll try and catch as much as I can. If you do stream. Oh God, I love this game. Felt so good to kill that powerbomb luchador troll. The luchador troll. That was such a beautiful moment. It felt amazing. But love you guys. Love you too. Would always love to have you on the couch. Yeah. Yeah, man, absolutely. We'll have to do a co-stream sometime soon. And oh, absolutely. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching. I very much appreciate you guys. Yeah, and until next time, it might be... I'm not sure when the next stream will be. Maybe tomorrow night? I don't know. We'll see. But in the meantime, guys, stay awesome. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!